Today, I'll summarize the book, 12 Months to $1 Million. It's one of the best books I have read recently. The author name is Ryan Moran. And in the book, he talks about very simple rule. How can you achieve the $1 million business in 12 months? And I'll talk about this little formula that he shares. But before we talk about the summary of this book, who is Ryan Moran and why did I read this book in the first place? Because he's not really an author. But when I saw the book, I already knew Ryan. I knew him from a YouTube video he made when I first started on Amazon 8 or 9 years ago. The video was similar title, 0 to $1 million on Amazon in 12 months. And it had over 1 million views. The video was very motivating for me before I started my journey. So when I saw the book, I decided to read it. And this is the summary of the book. At the end, I'll give you my rating out of 10 and also would I recommend reading this book and who's this book for. The book starts with a practical plan. How can you reach $1 million in 12 months? The book is full of stories, success story, people who started from zero and reach millions in sales. But the plan to reach $1 million business built on 3 main points the book focuses on, in my opinion. Point 1, choosing the right product. From the start, he tells you, don't choose the product. Choose the person who will use the product, i.e. your target audience. That's what you should think about. And he starts with Susie's story. The story is a little gross, but it's very inspiring. Susie tried many times different businesses, but unfortunately, most of her businesses failed and several of her companies went bankrupt. And one day, her husband used the bathroom, and the smell was very bad. So she decided to make a product that removed that smell. She actually started making the product and started playing with formula until she reached a formula that removes the smell immediately. So when she started selling the product, the sales were small. 1 piece here, 2 pieces there, but not enough to be a successful business like she expected. She felt like, what now? Will the business fail again? Another bankruptcy or what? Then she decided to change her strategy. Instead of targeting men, she would target women. So if a woman uses the bathroom in a public place, for example, and feel embarrassed, the product removes that embarrassment. So the idea is she didn't invent a new product. She targeted correctly. She knew who would benefit more, and then the sale increased. So this business now, her brand, is worth $300 million. So a simple idea with the right targeting, that's basically what I always say. Some people think they need to bring a magical product that makes sales. Yes, you might say that she invented the idea of the product, but if she had targeting open to everyone, maybe the product wouldn't have sold or reached its current value. Targeting is more important than the product, which is having the person in mind. The books give many examples of this. For example, bulletproof coffee, which was invented by David Asprey, a very famous coffee brand. If he was just selling coffee, his next product would have been more roast types or flavors. Instead, he focused on high performance and biohacking. So Bulletproof started with upgraded coffee and MCT oil and grass-fed butter, creating a clear identity, performance, and biohacking. After building a raving fan base, Bulletproof expanded into supplements, sleep tools, and more. The lesson here is, once you know who you serve, your follow-up product should lead that same person to the next step in their journey. And that's what defines your brand. But if you sell coffee to anyone or everyone, it's different. You don't have direction or target audience, and you can't price differently from the market. And that is the idea of your target audience. So the books have many examples, and if I laid out all these examples, the video would be long if I mention them all. So I might make a short video about each example because they are very valuable. Point 2, the book focuses on building the community first. So we choose the product after we know who the target audience is. You can start on Amazon, but you must have your own audience. So you can sell them other products, grow your brand, and also sell that brand one day if you want. The book talks about how we can spread the message and build this community. And I think in today's fast world, the book is a bit outdated. It was written in 2020 and talks about influencer in the old way. But now TikTok changed things. It's very easy to do this without paying thousands to get influencer to promote your product. And the last point this book focuses on, point 3, invest your profit. Don't pull money out of the business early. Grow the business and give up your salary. Give up taking anything out of the business for a while until it grows. And finally, What is the formula to make 1 million in 12 months? The idea is very simple. The book lays it out. Bring a product that sells 25 units per day at $30. Then bring a second product, a third and a fourth product. 4 products at $30. 25 sales per day. You have your $1 million business. And he divided the months into 3 stages. Stage 1, the grind, month 1 to 3. Get your first sales fast, make decision fast, place your first order, document your journey, and prove people are ready to buy. And then stage 2, the growth, 4 to 6 months. Get the first 25 sales a day, brand building, collect reviews, optimize your PPC, simple paid videos, all the ads. And the last stage, stage 3, the gold stage, month 9 to 12. Launch product 2 to 5 for the same person. This creates a compounding effect. Repeat buyers frequently bought together on Amazon. You increase your sales and momentum towards the $1 million. And the author advised very important advice. Even if you have a lot of capital, do not invest in more than one product at the same time. So find your target audience first. See their pain points. What are their problems? What solution can you offer? Think of 3 to 4 products for the audience and start with the first product and get it to 25 sales a day at least. When it succeeds and you got reviews, go bring second, third, and fourth, and so on. And now it's much easier. You can build your audience through social media. If you work on this, you will have a target audience to market product 2, 3, and 4. And as I said today, it's much easier to do that than when the book was written. So this is a quick summary of the book. My rating, honestly, I give it 8 out of 10. The only reason I didn't give it 10 is that the book had some old info about marketing, influencer, and social media. The book was written in 2020 and real show started after this book. But overall, I've read many books in this field. Honestly, it has many examples, inspiring case studies, and is not full of fluff like a lot of business books. And these are the points I basically follow for my business. And I always repeat this. Even in my Amazon course, I focus on this main 3 points that works for 2025 and beyond, not the old selling method. First, think about the audience, not the product. There is no magic product hidden under a rock, and once you find it, you start printing money. I know many people promote this, but honestly, it's not true, and you will find out the hard way. The second, build your business from day one, as if you wanted to sell it. Later, you can decide if you wanted to exit or not, but you will have a $1 million business. And third, don't take profit early. Some people tell me, I hate my job and I want to quit, so I want to start Amazon business. You won't leave your job as fast as you think, and Amazon will not pay you as fast as you think. Honestly, if you are entering Amazon just to leave your job and expect to happen in months, I advise you, do not start Amazon business. The way I look at it, the Amazon business is like a toddler starting to walk and he needs a bit of support. The money you put in your business is what makes it grow until it can walk without any support from you. If you start taking money out, it won't grow. And that's what most people's problem is. As soon as something makes money, they reduce its chance to grow by pulling out cash too early. I myself entered Amazon to leave my job, but I realized that if I quit too early, I wouldn't support the business. So it covers costs, grows, and also pays my living expenses. So I delayed quitting until the baby grew and didn't need me to hold it up to work. This business needs effort, time, and money. All 3. So here you have it. This is the book summary. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have reading it. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments.